This is the Unbreakable Golfers podcast, where we're shining a light on your pain and weakness and how it is affecting your positions, your power, and your performance on the golf course.
Don't avoid stress. Sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? Don't avoid stress. Everyone tells you to avoid stress. Stress is bad for your health. Stress messes with the way you eat. Stress causes problems, heart attacks. Stress. All true. But if you want to get better at something, you've got to add more stress. Think about it for 1 second. If you want to build a muscle, so the muscle becomes bigger or stronger, you need to put that muscle under more stress to make it bigger, to make it grow. If you want to be able to handle stressful situations, you need to be put in stressful situations to get the reps to handle them. So everyone says avoid stress. Okay. Avoid needless stress. Definitely. That's why I don't watch the news. Anyone that wakes up in the morning and watches the news, you are asking your own mind and your own, even your own soul, to be stressed, to have someone else's propaganda to be thrown down your throat. So you are in a position that you believe that what they are saying is the most important thing you need to worry about. There's shitloads of stuff coming next year that is going to be way more stressful than things are right now, whatever it may be. Loads of stuff. You know it's going to come because the news is built that way. So yeah, avoid needless stress, but some stress is needed. Like I said, you need to put muscle under stress to make it bigger, make it grow, make it stronger. So why should you not avoid stress? There is something I got taught a long time ago, and it's about this idea. You need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because it's in the uncomfort that you will either change or grow. So when things get so bad that you go, do you know what, I ain't having this shit no more, you make a change. It's the uncomfortableness of what is happening in the situation that motivates you to make the change. But you could put yourself in an uncomfortable situation with planning and strategy and allow yourself to grow and put yourself in a position that you become more comfortable with being uncomfortable. I learned this from jiu-jitsu. I've done jiu-jitsu for 3 years. Got up to blue belt and then just randomly just decided, got me blue belt, fell out of love it and just haven't done it for a year. For 1 year I haven't done it. But one thing that taught me was that there is times when you panic that you don't need to. Someone's trying to choke you, you need to be able to be calm. You need to be able to think straight. And trust me, when someone's trying to choke you, other things that stress you out normally in normal day life don't stress you out no more. So rather than avoiding stress, find a way to relieve it. There's a few ways you can do that. A lot of people do it by drink and booze and drugs, watching TV, eating shit food. You can do all that stuff. I'm not saying any of that's for things you can't do. But what if there was one way that you could relieve stress that actually made you better? If your only way of relieving stress is to go and get smashed out your nut, it doesn't actually make you better. Then again, it might make you better at drinking. A few people I know are don't even get hangovers no more. Just because they're elite at drinking. But if you're trying to get better, if you're trying to play pain-free power golf, if you're trying to be the better version of yourself than you was 90 days ago, than you was last year, and you want to do that ready for next year, the best way you can do that is find ways to increase your stress level, that you can deal with it. Find a way to do it daily. Easiest way is meditation. There's millions of ways to meditate. Focus meditation, focusing on parts of your body, breathing meditation, mantra-based meditation, or whatever it is. But if you just committed to going, do you know what, I'm going to do this for 30 days. 10 minutes a day for 30 days. I'm just going to commit to it. I've been meditating for nearly 6 years now. And if I miss a day, the people around me know it. They know, they even ask me, you meditate today? No. All right, maybe you better go and do it. Trust me. You need to be able to deal with the stress. You don't want to avoid it. You want to build a bigger way of dealing with stress so you can put yourself under more stress so you can get better. We do that with the Unbreakable Front 9. One of those things that protect your mind is with meditation, specifically Unbreakable Ascension. But the point is, as you should know, 2 questions. 1, where are you trying to avoid stress and still getting stressed out? Follow-up question. If you was just to start meditating today and done it for 30 days, would that stressful situation be less stressful? Good luck.
For more information on golf performance, by increasing your power, by getting in better positions, by working on your body and mind, go to unbreakablegolfers.com and sign up to the free asset.